Welcome to our WANDRD Packing Cubes review. In this video, I'm gonna break these packing cubes down so you can know their pros and their cons. And if they're not the packing cubes for you, you're gonna wanna stick around to the end because I'll give you some alternative packing cube recommendations that I think might better suit your needs. Okay, let's talk about the gist of the WANDRD Packing Cubes. WANDRD is known for making high quality travel gear for travelers and photographers. It's not just for photographers, but they're definitely with photographers in mind. But the good news is that these packing cubes are good for photographers and non-photographers and everything in between. They're just really solid, high quality packing cubes. You got 1, 2, 3 different sizes. The small is 1.5 liters, the medium is 2.7 liters, and the large is 5.6 liters. It's a nice little array. Really, they're trying to tell you like, hey, little stuff, medium-sized stuff, and big ass bulky stuff, which I'm gonna show you how it all packs out in just a second. WANDRD is not a company that skimps on their materials. These packing cubes are no exception. We got a really high quality fine mesh on the top of them, 70D nylon on the bottom, which is durable but very lightweight. And the best zips in the world, are you? Absolutely, YKK. Really, these packing cubes are gonna come down to a few unique selling points. The see-through mesh allows you to see what you packed and where you packed it. The lightweight, high-quality materials make sure you get a ton of bang for your buck. But also, these packing cubes have expansion. And expansion with packing cube sort of works two ways because yes, it expands, allowing you to fit more clothes. But on the flip side, it also allows you to compress, which therefore minimizes the space that you're using in your bag or maximizes it. It makes these things smaller. One other note is I love these zipper pulls from WANDRD. They use them on a lot of their bags like the Duo and the Provoke. And while they're not like the sexiest zipper pulls in the world, they're just so functional. You can one-hand these things, it makes it super easy to open and close, and it's a little touch that does go a long way. And another little touch that can go a long way is we got these grab handles right here. Just give you an extra point of leverage when moving the cubes around, and hey, if you want to carry it while you're strolling through the streets of Paris, you can do that as well. And for all you see before you, the price of the full bundle is around 70 USD. And if at any point in time you're thinking to yourself, yes, let's WANDRD together. I want these packing cubes. I love those zipper pulls, I want them. And you're gonna make a purchase, we do ask that you do so using the first link in the description. That link makes sure that you get the best price, and we oftentimes have discount codes. But that link also helps to support the Nomads Nation YouTube channel, which we greatly appreciate. Thank you very much. All right, let's pack it out. Truth be told, everyone packs very differently. And the way you pack is also gonna depend on the climate and how long you're staying for. So it's difficult to do a sort of one-size-fits-all standard measurement. So we're just gonna do some travel packing basics so you can see what these cubes fit at a bare minimum. All right, let's start with the biggest cube, which is 5.6 liters. It doesn't clarify that if that's expanded or not, but we're gonna start expanded to use as much space as possible and to be able to compress once we're done. One thing to note too on the largest cube is there's this back zipper right there, and that's entire extra compartment, which for me is a great spot for your dirty laundry, right? So as you're taking clean clothes out of here and wearing them for the day, you can pop them on the back, but there's not a lot of ventilation there, so it might get a little stinky over time, but it's just another storage option. But for me, I probably won't use it too often. I usually keep my dirty clothes in a plastic bag away from my clean clothes. Let's pack it out. First up, I got a pair of pants and a pair of shorts, 4 pairs of shirts, pop a hoodie on top. That should basically take care of the big one. You can see right here, we got probably some room to spare. It's not too tight. You can go ahead and compress it a little bit, giving you a more tidy compression cube experience. For me, that's enough for easily 1 week's worth of clothes. Probably gotta do 1 day of laundry in between that week. And if you wanna squeeze more clothes in there, there's definitely more than enough room to do so. For the medium one, I'll have like my home lounge shorts, right? When you're at the Airbnb, you don't wanna wear jeans, you just wanna chill, dude. 4 pairs of socks, 4 pairs of underwear, perfection. Number 2, and then what am I gonna put in you? Let's test out the smallest cube. I got 4 pairs of socks and 4 underwear. So this cube can absolutely fit, oh yeah, your undergarments, no problemo. Overall, it's a nice variety pack of packing cubes. And as you can see, when you're packing a ton of clothes, that expansion and therefore compression comes very in handy. Okay, let's talk about the overall pros and the cons of the WANDRD Packing Cubes. Pro number 1, great materials. Pro number 2 is I love the WANDRD zipper pulls. And pro number 3 is the set is just nice. It gives you the perfect size for all your packing needs. But on the flip side, let's talk about some of the cons. Con number 1, bit pricey. And con number 2 is some people like their packing cubes to have a bit more features. And remember, if you have weighed the pros and the cons and you're gonna make a purchase, we do ask that you do so with the first link in the description. Thank you. But let's say you're not quite sold and you need some alternative recommendations. I got you back. Alternative recommendation number 1 is going to be bagel. This is for you if you're thinking, I just want some cheap ass packing cubes that won't break on me. That's what Bagel brings to the table. They're not amazing. They're not gonna change your life. They don't feel great, but they're affordable and they get the job done. To learn more about these packing cubes, take a look at the description below to find links to more information. Alternative recommendation number 2 is going to be the Peak Design Packing Cubes. These are sort of like the gold standard of packing cubes in the travel community. And there's tons of features from this cool like pull tab, expansion, compression, and probably the best materials. They're not cheap, but if you're looking for the best packing cubes in the game, these are probably them, and you can learn more about them by taking a look at the links in the description below. And my third alternative recommendation is actually to watch this video right here. In this video, I break down our 10 favorite packing cubes and the pros and cons of each so you can find the one that best suits your needs. Be sure to check it out. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I personally respond to every single one myself. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Aaron. This is Nomads Nation. We'll catch you next time.